Hello guys, today we're going to talk about the Karrimor, I hope I said that right, Saber 45 rucksack system. I've been looking for a really good backpacking setup. I've tried tons of packs, and as you know, I do both ultralight packing and I do bushcraft stuff and car camping and various things. I like have different wants and needs. Now, I've been looking for something that's not necessarily super ultralight, but it's rugged. You know, can bushwhack if need be, but still be lightweight. But also can be used for bushcrafting, carrying a whole bunch of stuff. And, you know, sometimes people want to do that. You know, it has lots of various options and so forth, but can be whittled down to being real light. Now, this pack, I had seen several bushcrafting people using it, particularly Raymir's. He always seemed to have one of these, or some version of the Saber rucksack pattern. And I figured I'd check it out. Now, one thing I don't like about bags today, especially military ones, is all the MOLLE straps. MOLLE straps, good idea, but in reality, it causes more problems than it solves. Yeah, you can hook infinite number of pouch configurations and so forth on it, but all those straps add so much weight. And it's always the thickest, heaviest nylon straps you can find. So I wanted to get something that didn't have all that MOLLE on it. And, you know, I found a little bag from Snug Pack, and it was a good bag, and it was similar to this design. But, you know, it just was lacking in options, and I don't know, it's just the quality wasn't there. At least what I wanted. So I figured, okay, finally I'm going to splurge, and I'm going to get the real McCoy, I'm going to get the Karrimor. So I got one. This is the Karrimor Saber 45. Same rucksack that you always see Raymir's carry. And I figured I'd give it a try. All I have to say is what a freaking difference this is between the Snug Pack Bergen and this. This rucksack is well made, well stitched, bomb proof. It's not heavy. Okay. And it's pretty light. It's almost just a little bit heavier than I think than my granite gear. It's maybe like 3 pounds of this configuration. Okay. You can put the side pouches on it like you could the Bergen. And expand it, contract it, however you want to do it. It's got the same solid internal area as the other one. Primary difference between this one and the other one, other than construction, is one thing, it doesn't have the built-in, you know, pack cover. But you know what I found? I never used the pack covers on the other one, and I sure as hell didn't need two of them, which is what they had on there. So I use whatever I want. It's got nice strong straps. It has all the hardware that I had to add to mine to keep the straps maintained. It's got this nice little place back here where you can actually attach axes and so forth and other gear. The straps are nice and wide and thick. It's just well made. Also has a less complicated tie down method. It's got a nice big old pouch in the back, which the other one didn't have. So I can actually put a water bladder in the back instead of on the side, which is how the Snug Pack had it. I have no idea why they did that. I found it to be kind of silly, because it would end up forcing you to weight one side of the pack over the other and have to try to balance it out if you used a water bladder. Also, since it's a wide pouch, I could put things other than water bladders in there that are of use to me. It also has the big pouch on the back, on the lid. Another thing is this one, the lid doesn't come off like, but it's got a really big brain pouch on the top, so you can really shove some stuff in there. Good place to put a tarp or a rain jacket or something. On the inside, you got a little pouch here. Put maps and put your keys. Got a little key clamp here, so you might put your keys on there. The fasteners are all well made, hard shell, good plastic, much better than the other ones. This is military grade stuff. Karrimor makes a lot of stuff for the British military. They're very well known, very well respected brand, and this is the older style stuff that they make. Still being sold for the commercial market, but they currently make a couple radio pouches and a few other radio bags and a few other things for the military under the what they call the Tekmar series, which is the Predator line in the consumer grade stuff. And you can buy that stuff as well from them if you want it. But anyway, as I said, this is just a wonderful pack setup, and it's equivalent to the Bergen and even better. Another thing you can do is you can adjust these if you want, whereas the other ones were just sewn on, which is useful. You know, so if you want to tighten these up and not have them dangling out at all, you can do that. Or, you know, if you want to strap something to the bottom and have it like a, you know, have your tent down there, you can do that too. The other one didn't have that feature. I find that's very useful. Also, it has clips on both top and bottom for the pouches. Now, as I said, you can get rocket pouches for it. For example, here's a rocket pouch, which I have on the yoke. I actually bought the real official yoke for it. You can attach side pouches to this yoke and carry it, make a little day pack out of them. But it's got the standard Bergen pouches, side pouches that you can get. You have to buy them separately. They don't come with the pack. But, you know, you can also get dry bags that fit in these, which I have some. And they fit in here. You can also get a dry bag that fits on the internal side of the pack. That's perfect for it. 40 liter. I believe these are 10 liter pouches. And they zip up and not just Velcro. And for you who haven't seen how these actually go together, I'll show you an example, show you putting one on. Basically, you line the zipper up on each side. There's a zipper right here. You can just attach that zipper there. Zip it up. Go to the other side. There's a zipper. And there's a zipper. Put that on there. Put it on. And then you can clip these clamps both at the bottom and the top. And that will hold it in place. And you can also do stuff with these as well. These are clips for other options. And you have things you can use this if you want to tie off something. You can do that there. Or it's useful for the strap sets that come on the yoke. But see, unlike the Bergen, there's also more options. But wait, there's more. This is where it gets really interesting. What if you want, you don't need a big old pouch like this, and you just want something that'll fit on here that has some pockets. Well, they have a solution for that as well. This is a side pocket, which they call the Omni Pouch setup. Okay, and it has a big pouch on the bottom, really wide pocket. And it has Velcro here, or you can put a thing in there and so it doesn't Velcro, and you just use the snaps to hold it in place. It's up to you. And it's got two pouches up here that you can use, and they're also pretty wide. Some people are into that, and you can put those on here and have, you know, that style. And you know, they make it, you buy these individually, you put one on each side. Also in the back has a long pouch that you can put stuff in as well. You know, if you have heavier gear and so forth. You know, water bladder or whatever. So these are nice. These are intended for the newer packs, but they fit on this pack just fine. Highly recommend these. They're pretty cool. Now, there's more. What if you absolutely want to use MOLLE pouches? And you don't, you know, you got some sort of gear or pouch or thing, you just got to have MOLLE on your ruck. Well, the good guys at Karrimor also have you covered. They have a MOLLE version of their side panel, and you can stick MOLLE pouches and gear on those. You know, and I've got a set of these as well for this. And, you know, it's got the back pocket, like the other one does. And it just zips onto that same little spot. And you get two of these and put one on each side. But you can also put one of these on one side and one of the other style on the other side. You can do however you want. And it's, like I said, it's basically just a grid of MOLLE, evenly spaced. And, you know, you can do it that way. And of course this weighs a little more because it's all this nylon here. But at least you have control over it, and when you don't need it, you don't have to use it. But it comes in real handy. And also, these will go on the yoke as well. So you have lots of options with this rucksack to lug things around. But as you see, it's big and roomy. Can carry a lot of weight. Has lots of pouch options. Doesn't have a ton of straps. All your straps can be sized up and tucked under and out of the way. And now let's talk about the strap suspension system here. Now, the first thing you'll notice about this is that the hip belt doesn't have any mall or anything, but it's got these nice big old cords here. Now, when they use these in the military, a lot of soldiers will cut these off. But to be honest with you, they're kind of handy. And, picking the pack up or sizing it, getting it on there. Or say you have an ice axe or a hatchet or something you're using and you want to have a temporary place to hang it. They're pretty nice. My only complaint is that they don't have any molly straps here. Some people would have liked that, or just some sort of strap here to hang like a pouch or something off of this. Now, some people will cut these off and put a strap there and sew it on. There's been, I've seen people do that. And, that may work for some people, go in and do that, just put a strap there and sew into the fabric. But I usually try to mod things as little as possible because I might need to resell it or something. Another thing is the back is very comfortable. It's got this nice padded back thing. It's got a big foam support board in there for its internal frame. And everything's adjustable. Now, my only thing is if I had this, I'd, for military use, you sure as heck want one, but I would prefer to if you had something like the American style quick release right here. But, it's not a big deal. It's got load lifters. It's got the load lifters here, and you can pull up. And it's a really good suspension system. It's comfortable. It's a little more comfortable than the other one, I have to say. And it's got plenty of adjustment if you're a big person, like I am. But anyway, as far as a bushcrafting pack or something going out where you've never been before, or you're going to do some bushwhacking, this is a very good pack. And I dare say that it's light enough that, if you're just using it to do the AT, it'd probably work for you. I mean, it depends on what kind of stuff you put in it. If you're carrying mostly lightweight gear inside, you're not going to notice the weight of the pack. And this pack will carry a lot more gear than some of the rucksacks that are ultralight. Because usually those packs aren't designed to carry much weight, whereas this one is. Anyway, if you have any questions about what you've seen here in the Saber 45 and so forth, just ask in the comments. I'll get back to you. Other than that, like, share, and subscribe to the video. And till next time, thank you.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please click the like button. If you'd like to see more, click subscribe. You can also click on the bell icon to receive notifications when we upload new videos. If you have questions or suggestions for new videos, please leave a comment down below. You can also consider supporting us on Patreon, or you can join us on our Discord server. The links will be in the description below.